Every single City Connect jersey is officially out, and as the MLB jersey man over here on YouTube, it is my duty to go ahead and rank every single one that we've seen. So that's exactly what you're getting in today's video. I'm going to be ranking from worst to best all 28 MLB City Connect jerseys. I'm not doing the Dodgers first one because they don't use it anymore. We're going to use the most updated version. As always, if you guys do enjoy the content, make sure to drop a like on it, as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything coming at you, and follow me on all my social media, GiraffeNeckMarc, links in your description. But first, I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, SeatGeek. The baseball season is in full swing, and SeatGeek is giving a special offer to my viewers since you have all used my code so much. Giraffe10 is a special code that gives you 10% off your order, whether you're a first-time buyer or not. Basically, nobody else gets this discount. And SeatGeek is the official ticketing marketplace of Major League Baseball, so you know they have you covered for all your baseball needs. And if you're like me, you're trying to go to as many baseball games as physically possible. And of course, you want to get a good deal, and SeatGeek ensures you get the best deal because SeatGeek puts tickets from all around the web in one place so that you get the best deal possible. What I love the most about SeatGeek is their SeatGeek score. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10 to let you know whether or not you're getting the best deal. Scores closer to 10 or those green dots mean that you are getting a very good deal. You should buy those tickets. And if you're seeing scores closer to the ones or red or even that orange color, it means maybe pass on those not the best deals. Plus, every ticket is backed by the SeatGeek buyer guarantee. So again, don't worry guys, I've got the hookup. Use code Giraffe10 to get 10% off any tickets you purchase on SeatGeek with a max of $25 off. All you have to do is sign in or sign up, go to your account, and under the promo codes, type in Giraffe10, and that will get you 10% off any purchase, whether you're a first-time buyer or not, using my code Giraffe10. Thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to it. Let's get it started off with the absolute atrocity that are the worst jerseys of all for the City Connects, the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, these are pretty terrible, top to bottom. I think the hat just saying Detroit across the front looks insane. I know they're trying to give like Motor City vibes because Detroit is the Motor City. I mean, it says it on the front of the jersey. They've got the tire tracks going across the front, but it's just pretty terrible. They at least attempted to be creative because a lot of the jerseys, especially in phase 3, or I guess this is phase 4 now, I don't know, whatever the latest phase are, they've been terrible. It's just really hard for me to push past the Detroit Tigers one as not the worst. Top to bottom, I think it's pretty horrible, and it looks insane on the field. For the second worst jersey of the City Connect reveals, we got to go with the St. Louis Cardinals one, or as they so awfully call it, the Lou. Yes, the St. Louis Cardinals put the English slang for toilet on the front of their jersey. Objectively speaking, it's not terrible, but having toilet on the front of your jersey, along with basically not changing anything, just making it a red jersey that says the Lou, along with the fact that the hat just has a plain, boring STL on the front, these are horrible, uncreative, one of the worst designs that we have seen, and that's why it's towards the bottom. It's just not as bad as Detroit Motor City, because relatively speaking, without it saying the Lou on the front, I think it would be a nice Cardinals jersey, but it does, so that's why it goes down to the bottom. I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this next one, but I stand by it that the 26th best jersey of all the City Connects is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays. These jerseys are absolutely terrible. I don't know if you guys have watched the game with them, but they're illegible. You cannot read what it says on the front or back during the game on these Blue Jays jerseys. And I tweeted about this when they got revealed. I said, these might be the worst ones yet. And after looking through all the jerseys and giving them a serious looking at, they are. The black on black looks terrible. Blue and red on top of black also makes no sense. It is illegible. You can't read it. The hat's awful. Everything about it is terrible. This is one of the worst jerseys. They had the opportunity to be awesome, but nothing pops. It's just kind of like the Blue Jays season, a major disappointment. Now, of course, everybody knows I hate the San Francisco Giants, but did you know that I hate their City Connect jersey? I think it's terrible. They had an opportunity to do something really cool, and instead they gave us Milkman plain white jerseys with a big G on the front that looks weird. I don't know why the G looks weird, but it does, with a orange to white gradient. I love the Golden Gate Bridge aspect on the sleeves. I think that's the best part of it. That's why it gets bumped up a little bit. But otherwise, this jersey is boring, uninspired, not creative, and the hat sucks. Yeah, this Minnesota Twins jersey just looks terrible. I don't know why, but it reminds me of like Mountain Dew or Sierra Mist. I know the colors aren't the same, but something about that MN logo is reminding me of Sierra Mist. And let's be honest, they've just had enough of the blue and yellow that came out seemingly every single time this past year. The Twins did a great rebrand. I love their new jerseys, but the City Connect just seems like such a miss for me, along with the fact that you're going with like the bright blue pants as well, blue and yellow. I've had enough of this. This wasn't that good. North Star, I don't know. Maybe I don't know enough about Minneapolis, but to me, not one of the best ones. I think the Houston Astros had the ability to have some of the better City Connects. The fact that they embraced space and NASA was really cool, but it's just boring. It's just boring. It doesn't have enough to get it to that next level, which is why I kind of have it here towards the bottom at number 23. Space City across the front, I think was cool. I would have gone H-Town to drown. I mean, there's just cooler things out there. And the navy blue top with the navy blue pants, it's fine. I think we're starting to get into the conversation of they're fine jerseys now, not bad. Like, this is maybe like D, C tier if I was doing a tier list, but overall Space City, just a bit of a letdown. The state of Texas as a whole was a letdown when it came to the City Connect jerseys because the Texas Rangers one, it's just fine. I think it had the potential to be really good, but the weird new logo that they're using, I honestly just hate, and I don't love the number being up top with the logo. There's just so much empty space underneath it bothers me. I do like that they went different. They went with a creamish colored top and like a dark navy, almost black, almost brown pant color. They were trying to go for that cowboy rancher look. It was close, but I just don't think they're one of the better ones. I think I like these Chicago Cubs jerseys a little bit more than most people, but I do have them outside the top 20. Wrigleyville across the front, I think pops, and I've seen them in person as a jersey on their own. I think it looks good. When you throw in the dark navy pants with it, they look kind of insane. I do love the logo they use on the hat though, and I love the baseball helmet. Like, all of that looks good. The dark blue with the light blue is a great combination. It just feels like the Cubs didn't execute as well as they could have, and if you throw on some white pants on these, I think they'd actually look pretty good. So for me, just outside the top 20, but I don't think they're as bad as they get a rep for. Getting the top 20 started, I've got the Tampa Bay Rays City Connect jerseys. Another one that's hard to read, but the colors are cool, and I think the jersey is cool. Now, the dark gray pants with the gray top, it's a weird look, not a fan of it, but at least they have like that neon green, they have the neon blue going on. There are still things that pop with this jersey. Tampa Bay across the front in like that almost frantic font makes it really, really hard to read, which is why it drops all the way to 20, but maybe just as a plain jersey, it looks better than it does in the game. Another one that I think I'm higher on than most is going to be the Kansas City Royals. I do like the fact that they made the KC logo with the fountain. That's at least interesting. The dark navy blue and the light blue, I told you I like that combination, and I do think this looks good. They wear the white pants with it. There's good piping all around. I think it's a fine jersey. I think this could have been just a regular alternate. To me, doesn't scream City Connect, and that's why it's down here towards the middle of the pack. Another one that felt just kind of boring is going to be the Baltimore Orioles, who come in at number 18. Now, I know on the inside they have the cool, like, different colors going on, the Baltimore flag, whatever it is, and the Baltimore does pop off the completely black jersey, and so does the orange name on the back, which is why I bumped it up a little bit more than where I initially thought. But overall, again, just like most of these City Connects, they are just boring. There are no risks being taken here. There's nothing that is particularly great for branding, in my opinion. I do like the different B that they have on the hat and helmets, but otherwise for the Orioles, it's just kind of mid. At 17, I'm going with the Philadelphia Phillies. At first glance, I hate it. At second glance, I like it a little bit more. The light blue to dark blue gradient, I think, does look nice. The yellow on there does give it some pop. I think it's just confusing because this would have been a lot better if it was the colors of the Phillies, like a light red to dark red, using white on there. They would have looked a lot better. But the more and more I have seen these Philly City Connect jerseys, the more I've come around to them. Again, I think they are relatively mid. I think they're fine. I don't think they're bad. If I was a Philly fan, I probably would buy one. But otherwise, if you're a fan of baseball, I don't think this is one you need to go out and buy. And let's be honest, anytime Bryce Harper wears something, it does look cooler than we initially think, and I think that's what happened with these. Just missing out on the top 15 at number 16, I've got the New York Mets City Connect jerseys. They are the only City Connect jerseys for the city of New York, which is why it says NYC across the front and not Queens. A lot of people were upset about that. I think they're completely fine. The Mets hyped them up as if they were going to have a ton of purple on them, and then you look at them and you're like, oh, there's almost no purple anywhere. The Mets also just don't win games in these jerseys, so I think I dislike them a little more than most. I will be buying one. It's going to be Francisco Alvarez. I still think it is a cool jersey as a Mets fan, but again, same thing. If you weren't a fan of the Mets, this is a complete miss, and you can skip it. All right, we are halfway through the rankings now, and at number 15, I've got the Pittsburgh Pirates PGH jerseys. I saw them wear them without black pants the other day, and it looked really, really good. I've come along to the PGH jerseys. Again, I think they're boring, and I think they're plain, and I wish these teams took bigger risks. I wish they actually tried something new, which you'll kind of notice at the top. There's teams that took more bigger risks. But I actually do think they look pretty clean on the field, and I do love the hat. The yellow hat with the black P on there, it does look good. At number 14, I'm going with the second take of the Los Angeles Dodgers City Connect, the only team to get two. It's been called the Strawberry Pop-Tart, and I totally get it. It does look like a Strawberry Pop-Tart, but I gotta say, it's kind of clean. Doesn't mean I think it's good, but I think that this is a jersey that works on the field. It looks good when they're playing in it, and it is just a little bit different than what they normally rock. I think you got like the shooting star for like Hollywood, Stars, Los Angeles. Jersey number above Los Angeles does look weird, but the off-white color along with the speckling, I get why people say it looks like a Strawberry Pop-Tart because it does, but for some reason it's working for me, so I have it at number 14. At number 13, again, after initial opinion, I like it a little bit more. That's the Milwaukee Brewers Brew Crew jerseys. I think I might just be a sucker for the light blue with the navy blue and then the yellow sprinkled in there. There are so many teams that used blue and yellow in their City Connects, it does get a little bit repetitive, but I'm trying to separate the two, and the more and more pictures and more gameplay game footage I'm seeing of the Brewers in these jerseys, I think they do look a lot better. I don't care for the hat, but I do like the jersey. It pains me to put the Braves at number 12 because I actually think this is a great jersey, but in terms of City Connect, they didn't really do anything because this is just a throwback. They're calling their City Connect. A little bit lazy on the Atlanta Braves, but you know what? They're focused on winning. That's all right. I wish my organization was a little more focused on that. That being said, this is a classic look. This is like the Hank Aaron Braves. These are throwback jerseys with the royal blue and the bright red. It looks good. They added the A, I think, to it. Otherwise, it's a jersey we've all seen before, but they are great. And then just missing on the top 10 at number 11, I've got the Los Angeles Angels City Connect jerseys, which, again, initially didn't care for them. Thought they were too boring, but then I've seen them in person. I've seen them in game, and they actually look really good. I think they were trying to give a beachy vibe, and honestly, I get the beachy vibe. I like the hat. I like the jerseys. I personally think the Angels are due for a rebrand because I think their current stuff is pretty lame. If this is the route that they were going, I think it would be super successful. I like what they did with their City Connects. Now to get the top 10 started, and this might be a hot take here, but at number 10, I've got the Cleveland Guardians. I actually really like the Cleveland Guardians City Connect jersey. It feels a little bit retro, but with a little bit of a new spin. The CLE across the front, I think, looks weird, but then they put this new, like, little texture on it that I kind of like. I like the hat. I like the helmet. I like the way the jersey goes into the pants. I love the piping across the side. I'm a sucker for some good piping on jerseys, and this jersey's got it, along with the fact that it's just different than the boring Guardians jerseys that they have. I really like this one. I think it's a top 10 jersey in the City Connect era. At number 9, I'm going with the San Diego Padres mishmash of colors, but it actually is pretty good. It's one of the jerseys that I own. The seafoam green, the neon yellow, the orange, the pink, whatever that they've got going on there, it gives off a San Diego beautiful vibe. And I really like them. I think the players love them, it seems like. And they pop. Again, there's just a lack of uniqueness with these City Connect jerseys, especially towards the bottom. As we get higher and higher, you're going to notice I like the ones that take more risks and change things up. And for the Padres, this is a complete change-up, and I like it. It works. For the 8th best City Connect jersey, I'm going with the Seattle Mariners, another one that I own. I really like this one a lot. The blue with the yellow Seattle across pops. It is so clean. And again, love that the piping, a little bit of black, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue in there. They're using the colors smart and wisely. I don't love the black pants when they wear them. I prefer when they wear white pants with those City Connect jerseys. I think they look better. And I'm a sucker for that trident logo. I think that's such a good logo for the Mariners. So for me, this is a top 10 jersey easily, and we got it at number 8. At number 7, I'm going with the Boston Red Sox City Connect jersey. Now, hear me out. This, to me, is one of the more unique ones, and I also think it's one of the better executed ones. Yes, they do have the UCLA Bruins hat, essentially, as their own. I think it's a good hat. The yellow jersey is, again, one that I own, and I think it's really, really good. They're using the colors of the city of Boston in the Boston Marathon. That, to me, is what City Connect should be all about, connecting the city to the team through a jersey. And they did. I believe they were even the first City Connect jersey that we ever saw, and I thought it was a home run. The yellow jersey with the light blue Boston across the front. I think they even wore this in playoff games. Like, they like the jerseys. I think the fans like them more and more. I feel like I remember seeing them going to games when I was going. I think it's a really good look. Just missing on the top 5 at number 6, I've got the Washington Nationals Cherry Blossom City Connect jerseys. I think the Nationals are actually getting rid of these at some point, which feels kind of crazy. I really like them. Unique. Again, I'm not normally a huge fan of gray jerseys, but the fact that they sprinkled in a little bit of pink and they connected the city again, the cherry blossoms are huge in Washington, D.C. It's literally a reason why people go to that city. I think it's one of the better jerseys. I'm a Mets fan. I bought a Juan Soto City Connect jersey because it's just that clean as a jersey collector. I wanted this. The helmet, the jersey, everything about it is really good, and that pink accent is just, it's chef's kiss. It's perfect. In the top 5 start at number 5, I've got the Colorado Rockies City Connect jerseys. The reason they're not like number 1 or 2 is because technically when they released, they dropped them with the green pants, and that was horrendous. So bad. Along with the fact that if they went purple on those mountains, oh my God, they would have been incredible. Or if they went blue for like Coors Light, which is what the field is named after and what the city's got in there, that would have been really good. Like blue, like the Rocky Mountains on the Coors Light can would have been awesome. Shout out Coors Light. If you ever want to sponsor me, please do. It's my favorite beer. But I genuinely do think these jerseys are awesome. I'm going to go get an Ezekiel Tovar jersey whenever Nike fixes the names on the back of them. The mountains with the green, it's different. It's really good. It's really clean. I think this is an awesome look. It also gives like park ranger vibes, which I feel like that's very Colorado. The 4th best City Connect jersey, in my opinion, is going to be the Cincinnati Reds. To me, this is like Darth Vader jerseys. You see them in full. I'm normally not a black jersey on black pants guy, but the fact that it has like the red outline and the red accents and the helmet, like they just look evil. They look menacing. They are intimidating looking jerseys, I got to get me an Ellie De La Cruz Red City Connect jersey because I think it's absolutely awesome. I think the jersey on its own is fine, but when you put it all together on the field, that's where it really shines. Again, it's like Darth Vader, Darth Maul, all the evil villains from Star Wars, which is one of my favorite movie franchises. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's sick. At number 3, I'm going with the Chicago White Sox Southside jerseys. Now, it's a shame that the White Sox suck because they have one of the best City Connect jerseys in the game. I bought me a Luis Robert one as soon as they came out. It looks so good. The black jersey, again, with the black pants is working. It's got the pinstripes connecting throughout, the white and silver on the sleeves, Southside in like a different font across the front with the big number on the front just popping off. Everything about this jersey looks like they thought about it, said, oh my gosh, we have something that works already, black and white. Let's flip the colors, make it even better. And it says Southside on the front, which I think is really cool. These are some of the best ones, hence why I ranked them number 3. Just missing on the top spot at number 2, I've got the Arizona Diamondbacks Serpientes jerseys. These are perfection. These are a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I'd like to call it 1B to the 1A because these are incredible and the Diamondbacks fans love them. First off, Serpientes across the front. Awesome. That's such a cool way to call the Diamondbacks a different name because you still know exactly what they're talking about. And they incorporate a snake in the Serpientes S. Awesome. The color is so cool. Desert, sand, a sand-colored jersey. We've never seen that in baseball. And you know what? It's a fucking beast. And the hat is so good too. Everything about the Serpientes jersey is awesome. This is perfection. But of course, coming in at number 1 or 1A to 1B is going to be the Miami Marlins Sugar King jerseys. These are without a doubt some of the best jerseys that have been released in Major League Baseball in the last 15 to 20 years. That red, I don't know what it is about that red, but that red with the white Miami and the blue outline around it pops like no jersey I've ever seen before. And they're inspired off the Sugar Kings jerseys that were playing out of Havana, Cuba, a AAA team from 1954 to 1960. They even used the original Sugar Kings logo on it because the Marlins play in Little Havana in Miami, showing love to the city, showing love to the area that they're in. The jersey looks awesome. The red with the white pants, the blue and red hat, like everything about the Sugar Kings jersey is awesome. It's just a shame the Marlins have only one cool player being Jazz Chisholm because it's going to be hard to sell those because you don't keep any of your players and you're probably going to trade him too. If the jersey matched how good your team was, the Marlins would be the best team in baseball because these are easily the best City Connect jerseys that we have seen. I'd love to know what City Connect jersey is your favorite down in the comment section below, as well as just let me know what you think about my rankings. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the content coming at you. Follow me on all my social media, GiraffeNeckMarc. Links are in the description, and that's where I'll wrap up today's video. You guys know the drill from here on out. YouTube recommends you watch this video. This is my most recent upload, so click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all on another video. Bye!